Good afternoon, Virgo ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do for you, particularly in this first reading for you guys, I like to go on and get you started with um, a teacup or tea leaf reading here, as I've already shuffled the cards as illustrated as we see here. Okay. I'm going to cover a variety of areas today, not just limited to love, but basically whatever that appears here in your reading. Okay, I'd like to welcome any new viewers who have just come aboard. Thanks a lot for viewing, and for those of you who have yet to subscribe, please take a few moments to do so now. And we're going to go on and get started in this reading. And if it resonates with you guys, be sure to like and share, and be sure to send me over your comments. And please understand that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for every single Virgo. Okay? So with this reading, what I like to do is to start off to just discuss what I'm seeing here as negative vibrations first, and then I'll end the reading with more of the more positive energies that I'm seeing here. Okay? It certainly seems here that with this pale um, energy or card there, it's certainly time for you to kind of release a situation or to get out of a situation that's been kind of plaguing you or that's been troubling you. And it looks like it could either be a business situation, or it could potentially be something connected romantically here. Okay. Also, I'm seeing here that you might want to kind of consider being a little bit more cautious of people who are materialistic, or if it's you, try to beware of that tendency in you, or just someone around you maybe that's might be just trying to just take advantage or get over on you in some sense here. Okay. I'm also seeing here that with this um, caterpillar here that you have here, is that although it might be have been very frustrating for you, or this month may have started out as being very frustrating, this card is indicating to you that things will not always be this way, and a change is in fact coming. And the changes are going to affect your life so much so that here with this chain here that's sitting here is going to cause a chain of events that is going to really, alter your life dramatically here. And despite any challenges that I'm seeing that you're kind of going through here, the bridge is kind of suggesting that if you have been in a conflict, or if you have been feeling a bit challenged a little this month here, the bridge is certainly showing, ladies and gentlemen, that you're going to successfully overcome your problems, because the cobwebs is indicating too, just to further emphasize that fact, that you are protected from negative forces, over which that perhaps maybe some of you have felt that you haven't had much control here. Okay. So the key here that I'm feeling to kind of get you where you would want to be here is to kind of, really with this unicorn, use your intuition and use it to your benefit. And with this vine here, seek out the information that really is going to help you, you know. But although I'm also kind of feeling too that there are some type of plans that many of you have been making, or that you've been making, or you've been attempting to kind of do here. It's kind of not giving a positive response to that. It's kind of showing that you may be unsuccessful with your plans in that endeavor, in whatever endeavor that you're kind of up against here. But again, just to go back to what I was indicating here, the way that you can have a more successful life, or particularly this month here, is that you seem to have lost control. And with this quill symbol here, is asking you to try to get back to the basic way of the way that you used to do things here, you know? Because the fox is saying that you are very shrewd, and you are a very resourceful type person, especially when it comes to business type situations here. Okay. So now let's get a little bit more so into seeing what's kind of coming up for you romantically here, because it does seem to suggest here, what you're reading with this vase here, that you have a secret admirer who really wants to get you in bed here. And because we do have symbols of individuals here, it could be a younger woman or it could even be a younger man here that I'm kind of getting for some of you here. In any event, that person really wants to get you in bed, I'm kind of getting here. Okay, let's see here what else that we have here. And despite, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that many of you may have are kind of feeling that you've been a bit off course or that you're kind of on the wrong track, when it comes to your career endeavors or your uh, the way that you would want your life to be going. That arrow here is showing here that you are in fact on the right path, and things are happening to you right now as they should be happening because this is something that's more divine and guided. Okay, so it shows here that with that arrow that you're certainly on the right path in regard or regarding some aspect of your life here. And I see that a lot of your spiritual development is heightening quite a bit this month too, and your understanding is going to help you understand why you had to kind of go through the situations that you've gone through here. I'm also feeling too that it looks like a distant friend or a distant lover. You know, it could even potentially be an ex that's possibly thinking about you. You know, they're really thinking about you and they have you on their minds here. And it looks like too that I'm kind of getting to that. What I'm seeing here is that you know you have spiritual love here with this tulip here. You have a very karmic or strong karmic connection that I'm seeing here with someone, and it looks like that your romantic situation might even strengthen a lot more with this ring energy there. You might get more committed. With someone. I'm feeling. And there is a strong possibility that some of you might even conceive or you may even give birth or you may even start a new business here because you have this crib symbol there here, and it looks like just with the horseshoe, the flower, and the beetle, they all add up to good luck, happiness, and fortune. So it looks like good fortune is on the way. And it looks like that some of you are also waiting for news or a package or a letter with this bird perched. You're going to be receiving it. I'm getting here, and I'm also seeing a gift of some sort that you may receive here, also with that box energy here. Okay, so I decided to pull a few romantic or romance angel cards just to give you more uh, information in regards to your romantic situation here. Okay. And the card I pulled, or the first card I pulled, was codependency here. So it looks like that for some of you, addictions are in fact affecting your romantic situation too, will be this month here. And it could be toxic. You may be involved with an individual that might be heavily on drugs or just too overly dependent on you for assistance in some way. Okay. I'm also feeling too that, you know, perhaps your love life will certainly improve or will benefit as you really learn to kind of forgive your parents or even forgive yourself for this matter, because you need to really heal family issues here. And perhaps having not healed those issues, they may be blocking the natural flow of your situation in an existing relationship here. Okay. I'm also getting a strong sense too that, as I said here, as shown in the reading here, I see that many of you may have just met a new person. Okay. Or you might be dealing with someone where you might be, kind of wearing rosebud glasses here. This card is kind of urging you to kind of pay attention to the red flags. Okay. And maybe the signs that have been cautioning you, and you may want to just give it another thought in some way here, because it looks like that someone is wearing a mask. Their feelings are, they're just hiding their feelings, and it could be you or it could be them. It might be uh, due to past hurts here, but rest assured that someone in your situation is wearing a false mask here, and you may want to just, do a bit more exploring, before you get to that committed stage here as shown there in that ring. Okay. I do feel that, with the persons or people that you're dealing with, or with whom you're dealing, you do certainly have a strong attraction, a strong chemistry attraction here. This is a strong magnetic attraction here with this chemistry card. Okay. And for those of you who are single and still, just trying to just go through the motions and just meet people, continue on to flirt. Extend your lighthearted energies to those you meet or to others, okay? And while your romantic situation might have been a bit of a challenge or may uh, be a challenge for you, particularly this month, try to stay optimistic about your love life, despite whatever challenges or, you know, um, walls or blocks to communication that kind of come arise. But to understand that positive thinking and certainly faith will certainly bring you the romance that many of you are seeking here. Okay, and then you have this romance card here. So understand that Cupid arrow has in fact striked. And as I said, just to further emphasize the fact here with this secret admirer here with that vase. Okay. And it seems that with this card, you certainly, deep in your heart, you already know the answer to what you really need to do. So, what you might want to consider doing is really doing what really feels right, ladies and gentlemen. And imagine, ladies and gentlemen, that all unwanted thoughts that you're kind of possessing or you're holding in your heart, you see these dissolving into light. See these creating room for new opportunities and new possibilities that are coming into your life. Remember, with the archway, you have the archway energy there, um, ladies and gentlemen. So you're seeing that there are a lot of new opportunities that are ahead for you. And try not to make a decision based on guilt or what you really think you should do, okay? Because this is only in really being your true, authentic self. And it makes you very truthful to others here. Remember that, again, someone is wearing a mask here, so it could be you or it could be them, but you need to just be more authentic in your approach this month. And understand that criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship certainly is going to magically transform. Okay? So, in conclusion today, ladies and gentlemen, understand that every experience, regardless of whether you really perceive it to be really good or bad, it really comes always with a gift attached. Okay? Yet sometimes the gift is really only revealed with the passing of time. So trust, that I'm kind of feeling that many of you need to do. Because all is, again, as it is should be. And always understand that love certainly overcomes all obstacles. Consider that, a change in attitude is all that it really takes sometimes to kind of turn things around. Trust in love's power, ladies and gentlemen, and it certainly will transform you into one you love. And all will, in fact, soon be clear. And last but not least, stop taking life so seriously. Understand that achievements and possessions will pale into certainly into insignificance when your soul really journeys back home, especially to the light from which everything stems. So, Virgo, this is what I have for you. I certainly hope that this reading has offered food for thought. I look forward to hearing your comments. I would appreciate your subscriptions, okay? And if you'd like a more personal reading, please contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net, okay? Thanks a lot, and I appreciate your time for viewing. Enjoy your day.